after Ron Rothstein did a nice job. Here's the steal by Wade. Took it out of the hands of McGrady. Bryant rims out. Rebounded by James. Outlets Arenas, who is ahead of the field. Dwight Howard. Outstanding third-year player has checked in for the first time as Kobe Bryant gets the crowd going. Here's the alley-oop for Dwayne Wade.
All right, pretty slowly. Everybody seemed to be in slow motion, just kind of getting their legs underneath them. And then all of a sudden, Kobe with the reverse slam. And then at the other end, the alley-oop from LeBron to Wade. And this crowd all of a sudden gets into the game.
Floor for at least a while and to have his expiring contract at season's end. That's what the Lakers are trying to do in order to get Jason Kidd into a gold uniform. Guys.
Tony Parker of San Antonio. Oh, yeah. Nice pass. Dwight Howard with the bucket and a foul to the distribution of playing time.
Absolutely. We're going to see a lot of this young guy, Dwight Howard, because Shaq does not want to play a lot of...
Stoudemire, tip missed, and on a third attempt, the hat trick for Sean Marion.
Is from being an effective player, but made a remarkable recovery.
Oh, off the glass, attempted for LeBron, who was not able to handle it. Here is Josh Howard. Well, we've seen a few of those in recent All-Star play.
Well, he would have been a lock had he not been suspended by the NBA after Howard gets the follow off the Phillips miss.
With Vince Carter of the Nets and Dwight Howard of the Orlando Magic. Howard with the rebound. Howard puts it down.
That guy's an amazing offensive rebounder.
The first time, 2002, Tracy McGrady performed the trick in Philadelphia. And then Tracy did it a second time during the 2004 game in LA. And you may recall 2005 in Denver, Vince Carter executed the most impressive of the three as he threw it, caught it, and dunked it all with one hand. And guys, tonight, a bit of a different story.
Well, Mark, just to give you a little idea of the pace of this game. There's the try by LeBron James and almost got hurt there. I think Amari didn't know what.
For Mike D'Antoni, this is like perfect basketball. Here's the alley-oop throw. Caught him, but no one on Dwight Howard. And on the recovery of the miss by Carter. Here's the lead for Anthony. West opening up a 10-point lead. And this time Carter spins and connects.
I wish I could do that just one time. Just once. Forget about as many times. Just once.
Offense for his teammates. What a remarkable season it's been. The last 2 years, they've fallen apart without those guys.
There you have it. Off the backboard, you knew it's going to happen at least once. Phillips with the Brady and Allen handling the ball without a true point guard. O'Neal, he missed the stuff. Gets it right back. Well, Rip Hamilton with an unselfish move.
Wise move there. He saw Shaq's eyes got real big, and he said,
a timeout is called. Foul is called on O'Neal. Here's that play a moment ago as Shaq comes down, makes very close contact with Tracy McGrady. Yes, was doing the games at the time. And he would just boss you guys around.
Oh, yeah.
How I enjoyed that. LeBron James with the stuff. I also have the same feeling at the All-Star game, Doug. I got to know Steve much better.
Go in and shoot at nights at 3 o'clock in the morning. He just goes crazy, which has made him great, but it may also hurt him, as you said.
Stoudemire with the follow. Beautiful look-away pass to set up that 3-on-1. And the West has opened up a 20-point lead. Here's Wade, O'Neal, another opportunity, and nearly took the backboard down. 5.5 remaining in this first half, and the West up by 17. Shaquille O'Neal on the follow and nearly took the rim with him. And obviously, Gilbert Arenas has some plans for Kobe Bryant. And here is Bryant at the other end. On the call.
Well, we spoke to Kobe before the game, and I talked to him about the game today, and hadn't been a whole lot of fun for the Lakers as of late. They're
familiar. It's basically the national team from the World Championships.
Carmelo Anthony. Anthony tomahawks it.
And that was the best player on that team.
He's grown as a player and a person, and it takes a lot of toughness. We're proud of him.
I know you're sitting out tonight, but hopefully we can see you Tuesday night when you guys take on the Clippers. Any chance?
Yeah, there's a chance.
Combination of Allen Iverson, Stephen Marbury down the stretch. Wade's reverse rejected emphatically. First half, the West up by 20. A look at the Las Vegas Strip as we close in on halftime. Front. Wade changed his mind. It was deflected. And off the save, here comes Carmelo Anthony. Parker for Anthony.
You called it early. We'll see.
This is his kind of game. He loves this. There's Tim giving him the unselfish plays. Tim Duncan is.
Hopefully I can carry this on to my regular season.
We've seen teams with big leads in all-star games let them slip away.
Dwight Howard starting at the center for Shaquille O'Neal, start of the game, and here's Howard rejected by Stoudemire. Howard again.
When he starts getting a little touch.
Game record also established in 1989 by the West. And Dwight Howard, the East. Reportedly, here's Wade, the shot blocked from behind by McGrady. You will need your passport, Stephen does, for that wedding. And Sean Marion comes up with the loose ball. Amari Stoudemire again. He has 17 points. Another East turnover. Here comes Marion. And James, with no one in sight, is able to play that lob from Wade. The real basketball
Yes, it
game.
did.
Took away the schoolyard aspect. Arenas for Bosch. And, Bosch shows us his windmill. Now the substitutions are coming on.
That's a great play, but the East has got to stop exchanging field goals. When you're down, you've got to start getting some defensive stops. And Sean Marion, Steve, you talked about it a while ago, no matter who's on the floor, he's going to find a way to get out ahead of the pack and get those easy dunks.
Yao Ming, you've got several Lakers ready to come back. Those West playoffs are just going to be murdered.
Kobe Bryant setting it up for Sean Marion. Lives here in the offseason. Most of his family is here. Stoudemire. There's Carter with him. The lead for Carter too far. And it's Marion ahead of the field and shows us his version of the windmill. Timeout.
And making the simple play, but once again, the Matrix out on the break with a beautiful dunk, and the West running away right now, up 31.
Duncan with the rebound. Anthony. Carmelo Anthony putting the speed on.
In the playoffs, and most people feel those are the two best teams in the conference.
A little bit like last year, Dallas and San Antonio in the semifinals.
That's it.
Darren Williams having a terrific year at the point guard position. Carlos Boozer, who was an all-star. So
a big guy at 6'11", 260 pounds. Nice look away from LeBron James to Dwayne Wade.
Here we go, the Diesel. We knew we'd break it out here before long.
Put between the legs. The Meadow Core enjoying it. And looks to finish it off, but came up short. Marion. Indication as to whether it was McGrady or Wade, but a timeout has been called.
Magic O'Neal up on the top of the circle area. Look at it. The crossover, the inside out, and then Carmelo rolling over with laughter.
Gooseneck. Yeah. Gooseneck. That was a cherry bomb. I dare you. I dare you. Hey, watch out.
You were surprised on that one, the one I threw to you?
No, I just can't jump. It's as simple as that, all right? Kissed on the lips. Oh, get out of here. Barber and Beretta kissed on the lips. Yeah. Show me the footage. I don't believe that one.
Where you been?
In an overtime game, Magic Johnson with 22 of those 46. Wow. Kobe Bryant now looking to impress. Move.
Man.
24 points, 10 of 17 from the field for Bryant, and Shawn Marion with the reverse dunk. Another possession for the West. Stoudemire off the dribble with a beautiful feed to Anthony.
To get into the post, look at this spectacular play. We saw this twice from him. He's been spectacular today.
This here.
Let me ask you something. What you got on tonight? What's this?
Brioni and Pucci.
Pucci? Pronounce what?
Pucci. Senators stuffing, and it's Gilbert Arenas who joined the line. 23 just under. 3 minutes to play in this, the 56th NBA All-Star game.
Garbajosa to the international players, Anthony Parker.
And the trade for, I think they could do some damage. They've got a pretty nice balanced team.
The alley-oop to an uncontested Amari Stoudemire thrown.
Wanted to dunk him before, and Duncan says, I can't jump.
See 68 field goals to play in what has been a wipeout. It's been the West virtually all the way. They've led by as many as 33. Bryant to the reverse. Put the speed on. 31 points for Kobe Bryant. I believe he will be receiving the trophy.
It's the exclamation point right there.
Here's Bosch. Record for most points, which was 155 set by the West back in 2003. Back with the announcement of the All-Star in a moment.